This week, we're heading to the smallest yet most densely populated country in Central America. A nation with a name rooted in deep religious and historical significance, El Salvador, which in Spanish means the Savior. Unlike many countries in the region named after explorers, landmarks, or indigenous terms, El Salvador's name honors Jesus Christ. But how did this tiny nation come to be named after the Savior? And how does its capital city keep the legacy of its original name alive? Let's dive in. To understand why El Salvador was named after Jesus Christ, we need to go back to the Spanish conquest of the Americas in the early 16th centuries. When Spanish conquistadors arrived in Central America, they encountered many indigenous groups, including the people who lived in the region, as was common in Spanish colonial expansions. The new lands were often given religious names, reflecting Spain's deep Catholic roots. In 1525, Pedro de Alvarado, a Spanish conquistador and lieutenant of Herman Cortes, established a settlement in the region. He named it San Salvador, meaning Holy Savior, as an expression of religious devotion and Spain's mission to spread Christianity. Over time, the name expanded beyond the city to refer to the surrounding territory. And by the time El Salvador gained independence in 1821, the country officially adopted the name as we know it today. El Salvador, the Savior. But the name San Salvador didn't disappear. It remained the name of the country's capital city. Founded as a Spanish colonial settlement, San Salvador became an important administrative center in Central America. After El Salvador gains its independence, the capital remained, carrying forward the religious and historical meaning of its name. Today, San Salvador is the largest city in El Salvador, home to government institutions, bustling market, and vibrant culture. And while the country's name, El Salvador, reminds us of its deep-rooted religious heritage, its capital city keeps the memory of the original Spanish name alive. Though it is the smallest country in Central America, El Salvador holds a unique position in the region. It's the most densely populated country, packed with a rich culture, breathtaking Pacific coastlines, and a resilient spirit. Beyond its name, El Salvador is known for its volcanic landscape, vibrant history, and deep sense of national pride. Whether in its bustling capital, San Salvador, or its beautiful countryside, the people of El Salvador honor the significance of their nation's name every day. So, the next time you hear the name El Salvador, remember, it's more than just a name on a map. It carries centuries of history, faith, and resilience, rooted in the Spanish colonial era and the devotion to Christ, the Savior. And its capital, San Salvador, keeps the original name alive, reminding us of the country's journey from conquest to independence. What do you think? If you could rename your own country, what would you call it? Let me know your thoughts. Reach out on social media or in the comments. And if you love learning about the fascinating origin of country names, check out the Country Name Game. It's a fun and educational way to test your knowledge and explore history. Visit www.countrynamegame.com to learn more. Until next time, keep exploring the hidden histories behind the names of places. Thanks for listening.